Okay, let's just set it off. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you already know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Okay, what's going on, my good people? Haven't seen y'all and spoke to y'all in a minute, but I have been putting up videos for you guys, so I appreciate you guys liking and sharing the videos I've been pushing out. You know, it's hard out here in these YouTube streets. But yeah, there's a couple things I want to talk about, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want to talk about at all. Today I'm just giving you guys some good healing energy for yourselves, get your minds clear, and so you can go out there and perform at your best, man. Everything else is just a part of this whole puzzle on social media. But let's address the elephant in the room. I want to speak first on this whole. I was just watching on Law and Crime, the Law and Crime Network, that the Tyler Perry is being sued for sexual assault for $260 million by a guy named Derek Dixon. I thought to myself, was it the BET award speech when he said that, you know, he made so many black people millionaires? What was it? Because the way this is being played out, they're trying to align his name with Diddy, the Weinstein dude. They're trying to align him like he's one of them. And I just don't. To be honest, when I was listening to it all, I'm like, I don't believe it. And then he just $260 million. It's like the way people try to, I would say, tear people's character down, and for a play of just a settle out, just because social media can be detrimental to people's career. I feel like people are trying to make this play, and it's like a lot of people are out here just trying to find opportunity in suing people. And it's getting sad out here. It's not only sad, but it's telling them how society is just moving along with how people think. Now, first of all, the way they painted his character was like he was a man that was moving with his money before himself. And that's not Tyler Perry, the Tyler Perry that we are accustomed to. The character that Tyler plays, as far as society, he never puts his money in front of him. He always puts his work in front of him. So when I heard when they was reading off, you know, what this lawsuit was all about, and he was saying that how Tyler, you know, he uses his power to do this and do that, it just didn't fit his character. You know, we got to be honest here, and as human beings, we got to start realizing that some people are hurt even when you help them. So this guy was working for Tyler Perry. We don't even know how much it took for that. For him, he probably felt like he had to stoop so low to work for Tyler Perry, because we don't even know what type of person this guy is. Now, I'm not just knocking whatever he's saying out of the way, but I'm just saying, man, it don't sound right to me. It just don't sound right. It sounds like it's a play for money. And we're seeing in these times a lot of people are doing that. You know, they're out here just trying to make money off of just speaking on this person and have no type of, you know, like it's no evidence or anything. Like, what are you trying to do? I don't see that Tyler Perry going that route and doing all of that. The man got a family, kid, and I know it's possible, but it just don't sound true to me. It just sounds like somebody is just trying to sue somebody. Good morning, all my good people. Love y'all, love y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, giving me a little love this morning. Yo, what's going on with NBA YoungBoy? Tell me, what's up with him? Well, didn't he get pardoned? Or didn't Donald Trump pardon him? I don't know what's up with NBA YoungBoy. My whole thing, I wanted to ask you guys, what's going on with Diddy, man? I've been a little tuned out with Diddy, and it's kind of like I'm at a point where I just feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of truth being told, but then there's a lot of lies being told too, and it's not balancing out. Like I don't know. It's just a lot going on for me, and I'm just like, man, I just sometimes I tune out because of the fact it's just getting too messy. I see a lot of people taking this play on just trying to make money. Like the new come up is just suing somebody, and it's just absolutely crazy. Like if we took the money part out of a lot of these court cases, I don't think a lot of people would show up. What's up, y'all? I appreciate y'all. Thank you for stopping through. Y'all acting like y'all miss me or something, man. I'm just here. I'm here trying to, just trying to get some feedback of what's been going on, and trying to give it some input so you guys can have a better understanding how I look at this thing here. Like I'm like they're trying to compare to Tyler Perry. They're putting Tyler Perry with the names like Diddy and things like that. And I feel like a lot of this stuff, a lot of these allegations, if, without the proof, and if it's just social media proof or he say she say, I feel like a lot of this stuff needs to be thrown out, man, because it's like you, if you don't have the evidence or any types of proof, why are you going to post? You know, social media could be detrimental to people's lives as well as their businesses. And when you get these types of characters painted on you, it's something that you can't find yourself to dig a hole out of. So I don't know, man. I don't want to just go point the finger automatically yet at Tyler because he never displayed this type of character to warrant this type of behavior. So I don't know. I think this guy's this Dixon dude. I think he's just making a play off of, you know. I guess I was thinking the BET Awards recently. If you guys have seen it, Tyler made a speech, and he was in his speech. He was speaking on how many black millionaires he made and how many millionaires in general he made just from his time starting all the way up to this point. And I don't know, man. I feel like some people, when they don't get their just due or what they feel like they deserve, they take another route of, okay, I'm gonna have to do this to get this. And I mean, like, all of that stuff is like, it's bottom tier. You don't do that to people, and there's karmas and a whole bunch of stuff that comes behind that stuff. I feel like you just gotta work hard and get what you get. Whatever you get is a part of your journey. You keep moving, keep pushing. I mean, money's always gonna be in rotation, but you know, your character, your integrity, all of that stuff is the things that you need that to keep it pushing in your journey. Yeah, they call it Hollyweird. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. And you know, and in these times, I'm not mad at people just having that possibility in the back of their mind because we've seen things in the past. But it's just like everybody's weird now. That's is that what it is? Like once you get through them Hollywood doors, everybody just turns into a different person. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I just feel like sometimes, you know, with Hollywood, there's a lot of money involved, so things can be done overboard. But when you go out of character or something, this is something that we're seeing people do. You know, people. Not everybody's going to be an honest person on social media, you guys, and we'll be so surprised. And you know, it sounds like, listen to the headline. You know, taking advantage of somebody to get money. That's even in corporate. That's all around the world. So that type of energy right there, you should already know that something ain't right about this. I don't want to push the issue and just say he's this, he's that, because I mean that's not necessarily. We don't have any proof. We just have allegations, and people go off allegations a lot, and it's crazy out here, man. People are doing anything to get anything, man. I'm not with it. Back to this whole Diddy thing. Where are we at in the Diddy? Do you guys feel like Diddy is going to be found guilty, or is he going to be let free innocent? What do you guys think about this whole thing? Yeah, it's a money grab. It's a big money grab. I feel like it's a money grab. As far as Diddy, I see a lot of people in there. It's like it's stirred off. It's still like, no matter what, it still has a hint of Cassie around every allegation. It has like a hint of what he did to her. And I'm like, there's time and time when, and do you guys have enough evidence? Do you guys have the stuff that's going to say RICO, the stuff that's going to say racketeering? Do you have those chips in order? If not, then it's not looking good. Simple and plain. I mean, it's one thing to be, you know, to be accused of things, but if you can't get it proven, then that's just how the law works. You gotta be, you know, let go. So I don't know with the whole thing. I've been a little in and out on it. I've tried to catch up with certain things, but I didn't have that much time. But I'm doing a lot, you guys. You'd be so surprised. I'm here working. I'm working my behind off behind the scenes, but I really want to bring, you know, some good word to what's been going on. But what I see is up to the same nonsense that they've been on. So another thing that I heard, I don't know if you guys heard this, maybe it might be exclusive, but Kanye West, he had checked himself into rehab, and I don't know why on these headlines they say, you know, it's $170,000. It doesn't matter how much he's paying for the rehab. The fact is that if this is true and he checked himself into rehab, that should be it. You don't have to tell everybody, oh, it's $170,000, because then that's going to feel like more of a money play. You can go to rehabs probably cheaper than that. This is because his status, and that's how much he has to pay, but that has nothing to do. That's not more important. The importance in that is that it's a rehab. That's the important word, not the 170,000. So I don't know. Some of these things sound funny, but if that is so, that's a good thing. Healing energy goes out to that man, and hopefully turn his life around in a way that he can see things from a different angle. Because the way he sees things, it's putting himself in trouble. He's out here talking crazy. Nobody's believing it, and it's like, I think he can do better for himself. I think anybody can turn their life around, whether they're rich or poor, and they're doing something wrong. It can always be adjusted and fixed. It's just up to the person. If he turned himself into rehab, then he might come out a person with a little more insight on how he treated people, and maybe turn things around. You never know. You never know. I would feel at this point, you know, if I was a celebrity or an entertainer, at this point, I would want to show people my authentic self, and I would want to be my best self, because it it means a lot to the youth looking up to you. You know, you have a more responsibility in your life than an average person out here, because people are getting influenced by you, and we know how detrimental that can be, being influenced by the wrong person. So, you know, you don't want to act like something, and then when you in real life you're some demon or something like that, because it all catches up to you. Salute to all my freak off people. Well, it depends what type. There's nothing wrong with freak off. They just see, Diddy put a new like he put a new feel to this whole freak off stuff. So I guess we have to change the name, but freak off parties and things like that, you don't have to be as what they were doing and they call freak offs. That's something different. But us as human beings doing freak off, there's nothing wrong with that. You having fun, you know. You're just exploring your sexual adventures or whatever your needs or your wants are. But when you take advantage and make people do things, and it's no good, no good. But I'm hoping Kanye did check himself in for some therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't make fun of anybody trying to get back to their normal self, or just get back to a better person. I ain't making fun of nobody. Oh, you know what I didn't get to speak to you guys about? The R. Kelly, y'all. So he's saying that the feds are trying to do something to him. I don't know. You know, prison is not a playground. You know what I mean? Prison is not a place where you're gonna have the safest living, you know, and understand what I'm saying. And I don't know, I can't point the finger, but from what I'm hearing from R. Kelly, man, this is the point where it's starting to really kick in. You know, the pain is starting to soak in, and I don't think he can take it in there, because maybe he's losing his mind, or maybe some people are trying to, because in prison, hey, everybody's trying to do something to you. You know what I mean? You never know what's on somebody's mind, you know, because he's in there for these sexual acts. And from what we hear is, when you hit prison, in any circumstance, there's going to be people in there that don't like you because of that simple fact, not because of, you know. So it could be possible, but it doesn't say that he wants house arrest. Like that, what are you thinking? House arrest? No way. He's not getting none of that. None of that. He's probably, the most he could get with his money and his you know, his celebrity is probably moved to a different prison. But house arrest, nah, man. That's house arrest. That would feel like a beach to one of these guys. You know, no. I don't think they're gonna do that at all. I think it was a good shot in the dark, but nah. And I could just imagine the food and everything. Things ain't right in there. Things ain't right in prison right now. So I don't think R. Kelly's gonna get his way with that one. I think that maybe he just maybe needs to get moved around or something like that because of his celebrity. But I don't think that he's gonna be house arrest. House arrest is like, nah, I don't think so. So we gotta be, you know, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of things going on. Are you okay with P. Diddy? Am I okay with Diddy beating his girl in the hotel? No way, not at all. Never me put my hands on no female at all. And even I felt like even taking advantage of part when she said that he did that to her, I feel like she wasn't lying. And that's one thing that it sucks. It really sucks, you guys. And I'm telling you this. I'm telling you the truth, man. We have, it's a situation where there's a lot of wrongs being done, but the wrongs against Diddy, it's overwhelming. And I'm not for anything that Diddy is, all of his wrongs and stuff. I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. Like I told you, I was always on the victim side, but it came to a point where so many people lined up on this list just to paint the same picture of this guy doing something to them, and it feels like nobody can run and nobody can tell here or there. We hear that he was in cahoots with some of the police and authority around his neighborhoods and things where he would stay, so we know that was going to be wiped out. But it's just it's sad and sick that up to this point that there's still like this lines blurred type of situation. People have questions about it, but I feel like no, I don't believe that man at all. He was a demon the whole time. He was a demon the whole time. I don't believe what's going on here, but I don't believe everybody, with everybody's allegations. I feel like some people are just have got done wrong by him. Yes, I do believe that, but I just feel like it's not warranting him to do like 25 to life. But from what I hear and this character he played, he was very foul. He's a foul dude. He's a foul dude. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Diddy and him just putting his hands on females in general, we know that is more than likely that happened. The way he displayed his power, that's more than likely that happened. Cassie, as a, I feel like she got the type of energy where she participated in something that it got out of hand, and then she became the victim in between it. Like understanding that even, let's just say, it's almost like a chick dates a guy for his money, and he turns around and ends up killing her. Like there's two wrongs. You were dating him for the wrong reasons, but you didn't deserve what came with that. So it's one of those type of situations. I don't fault her for anything. The only thing I would tell the youth and the females looking up to this type of situation is don't go out there and try to get somebody for their money or opportunity if the situation is not right and you believe in your heart that something could be. Don't go out there and waste your life trying to do that and go that route, because this can happen. It can happen to anybody. And the way he demonstrated his power, like ownership around everything she did, yeah, that left her in a maze where she couldn't get out of. You say if not 25 to life, what do I think? Well, I think he would get something up to something like 8 years with like I don't know. I don't think anything past 8 years. I'm not sure. I'm not really the one good for just saying you deserve this time or not. I don't know how much time he will get, but 25 to life, it will be like killing somebody. To me, this is how I feel, like killing somebody or hurting somebody to the point where, but what makes him so dangerous is people feel like, being that he has a whole lot of money, that behind the scenes things can get done. So that's where the 8 years will probably come in. But I don't know. I really don't know how much time he's gonna get if he does get time. Do you think that he's not gonna get time, or he's gonna beat it, or do you think that he's gonna get the 25? Because R. Kelly got R. Kelly got a lot of time too. He got damn near life. So I don't know how these things play out when it comes to this, but it's definitely, it's gonna leave a dent not only in his character but in his life, his kids and everything. I feel like it's one of the most telling learning lessons for them, looking at their dad, the mistakes he made, because they know too their dad's character. They know how he gets down because they were involved in certain times and places to see what was going on. We're not blind to what was going on. They know what was going on, and they have to formulate some kind of judgment on that to say, you know what, I'm not gonna be this guy, because it don't look good, man. You think he's getting off? Well, if he does, put it like this: if he does get off, I could see why he would get off, because the things that are being presented are hanging over Cassie, and everybody else that's coming around it and giving their take on it, or it sounds like more disgruntled, and people that worked around him, yes, they painted the picture of his character, but they haven't said anything yet that would warrant 25 to life. I don't know. From my take, maybe I might have missed some parts here and there. It wasn't like I was all the way locked in, but from what I'm hearing, it's almost damn near 50-50. It's damn near 50-50. Could go it could be argued any side, in other words. But it's a shame, man, how the industry is, y'all. It's crazy. It's gonna be, and I heard just recently, y'all heard about the that they got to watch or listen to the sex tapes, right? So I don't know, man. There's a lot of artist names been mentioned in those, I'm hearing. It's people are not who they present themselves to be, and then it's always going to be a surprise after when something goes wrong. It's always going to be a surprise. I'm doing all right. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I appreciate that. I'm hanging in there, I'm hanging in there. Just trying to do better for myself. I'm trying to build my channel. Please, guys, I hope you guys are subscribing to the channel, because it helps it grow. I got a lot of things coming for you guys. You'll be surprised. I'm doing so much. I just got to get all my my chips in order and know where I'm pushing everything out. But yeah, I've been working my behind off. If you guys don't know, I've been working my behind off. There's a lot of, but I love my journey, because it's not just my journey. It's you guys' journey as well. Like, you're gonna see the growth is gonna be, it's crazy. It's like jumping across from this place to this right here and this and there. But I have so many things to bring for you guys. I want to give a rest in peace to Dutchess Dior, and she passed away on Facebook Live. I believe her baby father or something like that. No matter how, because a lot of these situations, like I remember I told you guys, man, social media, live streaming, and all of this stuff, it does a lot for people. But if you're going there to out somebody or talk about somebody, it can get dangerous, even for the females. So we got to pay attention to what's going on, because people think that, oh, I'm just going to out this person on social media or do this, do that, and then it get dangerous in real life, and then it can't be handled, and then now it's turning into something that we never expected. People out here doing the most, man. I don't mind trolls, to be honest with you. I know it's gonna sound crazy. I don't mind somebody typing something funny on here, but when it comes to the point where somebody's doing stalker stuff, like this whole Slim Thug thing, they're stalking you, that's when it can get a little dangerous. That's now you're invading somebody's space. You don't want to invade somebody's space, because no matter if you're a celebrity or not, people want their, give people their space, and don't come into that, because outing somebody on social media, talking about somebody crazy on social media when you can't handle yourself in real life, it's only going to put you closer to somebody that want to get you to do something to you. It's just how it works. Out here in NYC, it's not, I know people, don't just take it off of the videos, or take it from a person that's been out here for a long time, and I could tell you that it can happen to anybody. Out here, you can get to anybody at any time and find out where anybody lives. That's just how it is. New York is not as big as people think it is. When you're from here, you start to realize, no, I can get around. No, I know there, I've been here. So mind what you say, and make sure that if you're going to say something, speak your truth on situations, and don't have bad intentions behind it, because people pick up on that stuff quick. You'd be surprised how many people know what people's intentions are before they even say what they got to say. It might start with a but or because, and then oh, they're about to spill out because of, so it's crazy out here, man. Rest in peace to Dutchess Dior, man. And the more and more I hear any deaths attached to social media, the more I think damn, people are taking this thing too far. Just recently, I think, let me see the system concept. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true. I see it. Let me tell you something, y'all. I see people the fear starts with you. It doesn't start with anybody else. Fear starts with yourself. How you take things. If you're fearful of somebody, it starts with you. So how you react to whatever that's coming your way, it's all up to you. So in other words, if somebody is coming at you in a like a trolling form, you got to formulate that in your mind and understand that that could be, that doesn't have to be that negative, even though if they're saying something negative about you, it's not going to affect you, it's not going to bother you, it just comes with whatever you're doing. But if you see somebody like maybe targeting you, like stalking you, or you getting like mail, funny, that's when you got to start paying attention. You got to start paying attention to what's going on, because not everybody on social media got a level head. People are crashing out. I know y'all seen y'all been watching my reactions. Just that lady was crazy. The last reaction I did, she was off of the same cocaine stuff with ketamine and all this other stuff, and she drove her daughter in the back of the car through like a maze, man, and crashed into somebody, and then she thought she was in a dream when the cops got her down. So it's people out here moving on this type of time. You don't want to be on that type of time, man. It's only going to land you in prison, man. And prison is not like a mental home rehab or nothing. So you're in prison with other people with problems. It gets crazy. I think that's my brother. Yo, it gets crazy. I'm waiting for my breakfast, y'all. You know, one thing I wanted to tell you guys, I want to tell you, don't forget, check, Black Thoughts from the Roots. He has a film coming out. Check for him. Check for him. Check for him. Check for him. It's gonna be something special. I know it is. That man has a lot. He walks a lot of integrity. He's a well-respected out, and I feel like it's gonna be something big. So look out for Black Thought. He has like a film coming, and something he's been working on. So that anything like that, I will support all the way. Another thing, you know what I'm gonna be checking for? That Memphis Bleak album. Y'all checking for Memphis? Memphis Bleak I know Bleak gonna have some stuff. Let me tell you the reason why I mess with Memphis Bleak. Because you get the authentic out of him. I don't know if y'all haven't been paying attention, but he been dropping songs here and there, some videos here and there, and they've been all fire. It been all fire. Bleak fire, and he just dropped the podcast. So look, man, people are trying. That's where I'd rather see people when they're grown, man, and out there trying to do better for themselves and just make more at the things that they do. And I feel like he's a level-headed dude. I'm waiting to hear how the album turns out. I didn't get a chance to listen to the Slick Rick album. I heard Nas is on it, but I really want to check out Bleak. I feel like he gonna have some pain in his music, and he gonna have his growth in his music. Music, I mean, come on, man. Certain people, you do want to hear these artists still out there giving it, even if they attach it to like the businesses they have on the side and things like that. I do want to hear a lot. I'm checking for good music. It's not about the age of the music. I'm just checking for good music. That's all. I don't want to get, another thing. Y'all remember Ed Sherman? He was being sued from Marvin Gaye and them family for that song. He beat it. I guess even though the sample or whatever, it sounded similar, I guess what they were arguing it for, he beat it. So I feel, things are changing, especially with AI touching hip hop. Things are definitely changing. Another artist, Cardi B, are y'all here for her new album, Outside? She's dropping this Friday. It's going to be coming out. So that's another one that's going to be dope. So there's a lot of music that's being dropped, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I want to hear more music and more people doing the things that they love doing, and putting that in front of the world is always going to turn out best, man. Doing everything else, getting your building momentum off of just like negative energy, it's just like gossip and things like that. When you get momentum off of that stuff and you're trying to get money off of that, in the end, it never turn out right. It never turn out right. What else we got here? Oh, the doctor in that Matthew Perry situation, the doctor that I guess that drugged him or served him the drugs. I guess he got found guilty. He's pleading out to guilty. So people out here wicked, popping all these pills and things like that when there's fentanyl and all that stuff around. People are really throwing their life away. Something that you don't really want to do. You're worth more than that. You're worth way more than that. It's just people try to devalue us as humans because they feel like we can be replaced. But you let people know you can never be replaced by no robot, nothing. Nothing can replace a human being, because you got a heart, you got a spirit. Those things don't have that. they can only memorize the things that we put out into the universe and then calculate it by, you know, their science and math ways of putting things together. But they'll never have the spirit to move on and know what's the next thing. So that's one thing that you got to cherish about yourself. Be happy that you're out here and you're still living your life, you know. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about to me. Get yourself get your get yourself the right information to make your money right the right way, so you'll be proud of yourself, pat yourself on the back, and you keep pushing forward. You got to keep making, you know, you got, if you're making, you're earning things, and you're going at a pace where you feel like I want to get more than this. I want to do better than how I'm doing now. Take your time and keep going, keep breaking at it, and then the pace will pick up. That's just how life works. You don't just start, you know, running and just start sprinting and speeding down the block, do you? No, you start jogging, and the more you jog and you put time into that, then you can go the distance, and that's just how, you know, life is working. Don't be like these people out here looking to point somebody out or sue somebody, because at the end of the day, man, that comes with generational curses and all that, suing people for the wrong things and accusing people for this and that, man, all that type of stuff, man. After a while, people in America has lost trust we have lost trust for each other. We can't tell you if this is going to be the way it's going to go, or if that's the right thing to do. We lost trust in each other. Until we build that back, then we're not gonna be able to do good business, you know. That's how I feel. Post your hand on the camera for Lamar Jackson. Post my hand on the camera? What do you mean? Like, I don't get it. Post your hand on the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. I don't know. You gotta tell me. You gotta explain to me what you want me, how you want me to post my hand on the camera. On the screen, like this. Is it something that you're doing for your channel? If so, I'll help you out. No problem. Little moves. Everybody, make sure y'all go check them out. Is this something that search for Lamar Jackson edits? Oh, I'm gonna definitely search for Lamar Jackson edits, and then I'll do something. I would love to do something that maybe that you always do, maybe for like a intro or something. Yeah, sure. I'm down with it. I just don't know what you mean by just post my hand on the camera. I don't know. But I will, if I see how you're doing it, I'll definitely do that for you. It's no problem. I like helping people out. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, man. Honestly, honest to God, how do y'all feel with this Diddy? No jokes, all jokes aside. Do you feel like he's gonna be found guilty or innocent? All jokes aside, what do you guys think? And do you feel at this point, do you think that Cassie wanted to take it this far? Or was this something that she had to do to, I guess, clear her side of things? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's something way bigger than what we think. That's what it's starting to feel like. And I don't know what these people get themselves into. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, I heard people saying that, you know, Jay-Z should do this and do that for Dame Dash. I don't understand. Why do you people think that these two men are friends? These two men, I think people are so stuck on the Rockefeller legacy that they feel like they run to Jay-Z every time because, and I understand that, you know, from what we see, Jay always makes great business moves, and he conducts himself in a way where he would never get himself in these types of situations. So looking at him, and even if you look up to him, it's still not a bad guy to look up to. He's still a good guy to look up to and say, you know what, I want to be successful. But when you have a Dame Dash and their dynamic hasn't worked as friendships from years in the past, what makes people think that now, as in his life, that he has to come back and give him? And even if it might feel like, oh, 800,000 is nothing to him, you don't know what's what to him. You don't know how people spend their money, what they respect in their lives, the people that they don't want in their lives. So why would somebody just automatically say, oh, just throw 800,000? It's not like that. It's not like that. And I know that people are going to say, oh, because he has billions and billions of dollars. Look, it's not like that. That like, just, you can't just tell a person how to feel and what to do, because at the end of the day, I heard so many, you know how many times people say, oh, Jay would have did this, Jay would have did that. It's like they run to him when it's time to get something out of him, but they never run to him when it's time to learn something and see why he is the way he is. Maybe there's something that from way back then that he cut ties with. People have to be comfortable with that. Are y'all gonna be cool with that? Like, are y'all good? If he don't give him, it doesn't put any stain on his character. It doesn't make him a bad person. It just makes us to understand that we probably don't know what this whole situation is about, and it's probably something that we probably would never know what this is about. Two men, they between each other, they know. And I feel like, you know, the mistakes Dame Dash made are the mistakes Dame Dash made, and I'm pretty sure that Jay has his mistakes. So, you know, that he's tackling. He has a whole family, you guys. It's not like, come on, man. I hate to hear people just thinking about just going back to, oh, he should do this. You're a grown man. You got to do that for yourself. You can't be expecting other people to do something for you, living your life for other people. Come on now. You got to, as a grown man, you have to take your losses, understand where you went wrong, and then and fix whatever you got to fix. But looking to somebody else because they knew you at a certain point in time in their life to do something for you, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't feel like it's gonna do anything on Jay's character, because he never displayed himself like he wasn't a generous person. Jay has done a lot of things for a lot of people. It's just not the people that we might point out and say he should do it for him. But that doesn't make him a bad person. I feel like, nah, that's not the way to look at it. I think as a man, every man, we have our wrongs, and it's something that we have to fix within ourselves. If we get help from our partners, our spouses, whoever, that's on them. But at the end of the day, it's up to us to fix who we are so we won't make these mistakes again. That's just bottom line. I mean, stand up or sit down, it's going to be the same situation. Can you please send me some help? What's Mr. Cleveland, can you please what's going on, Mr. Cleveland? Let me know. And Kathy said hi. What's up, Kathy? How you doing, hon? Yeah, for real. Sharice, what up? What up? What up? I just feel like and you know, it's. I don't know, man. To me, the way I look at things is kind of like, now you see Kanye rushing behind Diddy and all of this funny stuff going on. But at the same point, we got to look at it like people are still trying to keep that their little bit of celebrity that they have left, because that sometimes that makes most of the times that makes people a lot of money. You have people that just want the attention because they know they can make money off attention. So we got to be mindful on what people are doing and why they're doing it before we just, you know, because sometimes pointing out a certain person and saying this and that on a person, it's gonna just get them to say anything just to be in the light to make whatever money they got planned or whatever. Mr. Cleveland, what's going on? Let me know what's going on. You said to send you something. Let me know why am I sending you something? At least give me that, and let's see what's going on. If you have a problem I can help you out with, let me know. Shout out to everybody out in New York. You from New York too, NYC, my peoples. I really appreciate and love y'all. I got another video dropping at 11 o'clock today. It's a reaction. It's crazy. I want y'all to check it out. Don't miss me out in your when you're going through them YouTube streets and you checking out what's on the board, check me out. I'm always gonna have something there, and something that's good for y'all. Whether it's gonna be entertaining or informative, one or the other, I'm gonna always have it there for you. I have so many, I can't say really so many things, but I'm just working on something, and sometimes it grabs my attention a little bit more. And I need some downtime too, man, because a lot of this nonsense, you can't take it all in. I'm not the one to just hibernate this stuff all over. I'm not doing all of that. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there too. I'm doing good, hanging in there. Feeling good. I'm hungry though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat in a sec and just start my day. Start my day. I gotta do a couple edits on a few videos, then I gotta run out, and then I'm back at the cribbo doing what I do, just trying to get more, just building the channel up, and I'm working on some things I want to tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys in a few. You know how we Virgos do. It said, take your time, do it. Let me see what else. What else? I had something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. It was another. Oh, oh, so Chrisette Michele, I believe she was with Diddy at the time. I'm not too sure, but I believe because I think I met her through a friend of mine. Um, Chrisette Michele, she was diagnosed with like a severe case of autism, and things like that. You know, healing energy goes out to her first place, but you never know what people are dealing with behind the scenes. Always take that in mind too. You know, sometimes the way people respond to certain things, the way people act on social media, I always take a little second and look like, damn, what are they going through? Even if I don't know what they're going through, I know it's something that makes them react in that type of way. So healing energy goes out to Chrisette Michele, and some people start analyzing themselves and finding new things about themselves at an older age. Not saying she's old or anything, but just as they grow and mature, as you mature, you start wanting to know more about yourself. Thank you, thank you. You say you love my room color. It's like, yeah, it's like a whitish blue. Gives a nice little tint. A little hint of the sky and godliness for the white. I appreciate you giving me that. You giving me that good love, good energy, man. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I hope everything go your way. And I hope that you formulate or find, you speak to somebody new, have a new conversation, wear a new color, do something different, man. These times we got to know how to enjoy ourselves by ourselves before we can be with anybody else, man. Trust me. Because if not, then you got to formulate your own little world around yourself, and how you know. Sometimes you got to block out the noise just to get to where you got to go. It's not like you don't hear it. You just got to do something that's more important to yourself, you know? That's just how. But R. Kelly I think he tried to pull a slick one, man. I think he tried to get up out there. He just wanted that house arrest. Cause prison, man, if when you really think about it, man, that ain't the place to be, man. It ain't. You can't make no moves. People are telling you what to do. It's uncomfortable. You know, there's no privacy. These are all things that you should check off on the list. Like, no, this is not the place for me. That's the way I look at it. Like, I can't. If I'm gonna sit up in a place like that, it's gonna have to be worth it. It's gonna have to be like, that's it. Like, okay, I'm cool with that. I'm settled with my decisions I made. I'm here now. But anything else, I can't go with it. I just can't go with it. You say you're a happy person? Oh man. So I met somebody. Okay, okay. I'm a happy person too, but sometimes I get I can't say all the way happy all the time, man. I'm gonna find myself in that place though. I'm gonna find myself in that place, but I feel like I don't know. I can't say care too much, but sometimes I could be depressed. It's been a couple years where I just went through so many things, and I'm just like, man, I gotta find myself in a place where at least if I can carve out times where I can get myself out of this hump, I can feel a little bit of happiness and grab a little bit of happiness. But it's all about when when you start rethinking things and start changing how you look at things and start asking these questions like why, or when you start doing that, it gives you clarity. That the less you become more, you know, that person where you're letting everything sit on your shoulders. So that's where I find myself in a place right now. So I feel good. I feel good. Feeling good and feeling happy are two different things. Feeling good, you can feel good about it, but happiness is something that is it's almost, you know, it's almost like a bulletproof, or it just makes you feel so like, you know, you're in a better place than a person that's just lost their mind. You can't think as straight. When you're happy, you could think as, sometimes overly happy can make you think off too, but it's just one of them things, man. You gotta always find yourself in a place there, but you ain't gonna be, it's something that's not a forever. You gotta keep dipping back in, because in our life, man, so many things can happen that can make you turn another, you know, turn the other way, and you get sad, but then you get happy again. It's all about the balance of life. Oh, you're a Libra, 9:30. Wait, you're a Libra. Oh, so that means, wait, hold on. So 9:30, that's the end of September, because I'm a Virgo. I'm 9/8. My birthday's on the 8th of September. See? There's a reason why we all connect. There's a reason why we communicate the way we do. See that? Shouts out to all my Libras. My brother's a Libra too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But y'all good though? Y'all feeling good? The weather out here in NYC is so muggy, y'all. It's not like sunny and you gotta do what you gotta do. It's not always gonna be sunny days. Sometimes the days gonna be a little gloomy, and you gotta make the best of it. Make sure that you go out there and still, you know, do your best or whatever you're doing. That's how I feel. But it's just far as the outlook of what's going on in these in the entertainment world, it doesn't look too good, man. A lot of people are just doing anything to get anything, like I told you, people, and it's starting to show, man. As far as Diddy, the selfishness, the greed, however he found himself in this place, hopefully, if you know, God give that man grace and the victims grace and whatever's going on here, and it'll be figured out. But I'm just as confused as you guys. Trust me when I tell you that. I ain't hiding to tell you. I'm confused just like you guys, man. I don't know where this case is going. Now they pop up with Tyler Perry. I just don't believe it. I really don't believe it, you know. I don't believe it at all. It's hard for me to believe that that man's character, you're trying to align it with other people that you feel like did these crimes just so people can just start trolling on Tyler. That ain't gonna, trolling and all that nonsense is not gonna do anything if you don't have the proper information, and you don't. You have a bunch of social media posts and allegations and nothing else. It's like, what are we doing here as a people? Like, are we really focusing on the things that we got to better ourselves, or are we looking at other people and trying to better ourselves off of what they do? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. If you're going to keep focusing on people and all their wrongs, guess what? You'll never get yourself right. You got to start focusing on what people did right for people, and you can build on that. But a lot of these stories and stuff like that, it looks like a quick grab, you know, a quick pick. It's not like, come on, man. Let's do better for each other, and let's start, work on yourself, work on your stuff, and you're going to get there. I mean, God ain't give us all the same dream. I don't know why people think that. It's the money, man. It's the money. If you notice anything in these times right now, everything right now, people feel like the money is going to control everything. But there's a couple things that it can't, and those are the main important things you got to pay attention to. A lot of people are falling short, trusting the wrong people, having kids with the wrong people, broken families. All of this stuff is happening right in our face, but we tend to look past it and feel and want to build it into a norm when it's not a norm, because it might have been done before, but the rates that it's being done now in these times are sky high. Sky high. Yeah, I'm more than confused with Diddy. I'm more than confused. I don't know. They wicked over there. They wicked. I don't want to get into too much of that. They're wicked. Some of them people wicked, man. That's why I don't pay no mind to none of that stuff. All that stuff right there ain't made for me. You know what I mean? It ain't for me. It ain't for me. But today at 11 o'clock, y'all make sure y'all tune in. I got a new reaction drop, and I dropped one at 12 a.m. I just want them to catch up with each other, and I'm building like a new playlist. So it'll be the first thing that's on my page when you open my channel. Just building some new playlists to put around the channel, just to give it a little growth, and then you guys get to see another side of me, my side of just the outlook, looking in on when these people do these stupid things. And I find it funny. Sometimes I crack up while I'm watching. So, you know, it's a lot of things I got coming for you guys, just to keep you guys entertained and keep your mindset open and off of the stuff that's going on out there, because people have only one outlook. Let's get money, get money, get money, get money. And there's nothing else that people are concentrating on, because at the end of the day, they feel like if when they get the money, everything, all their problems will be solved. I'm more telling you guys, build what you have going, get the money, as well as concentrate on the things that's going to keep that money in your pocket and not in somebody else's pocket. You wouldn't have the mindset, I have to get this, I have to buy that, I have to buy that, because you would know, wait, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need that, and I have too much of that. And now your value goes up, because people want our type of mindsets, and because we're not going to just buy into something that is going to be, you know, the now. We're going to buy into something that's going to be the quality, the things that's worth it. So we'll get more in the end. We'll get more on the when it comes down to that. All right, I'm about to get out of here and get some breakfast. Did y'all eat already? I hope so. I hope y'all got something to eat. Get something in your belly before lunchtime, or are you gonna wait till lunch? I'm hoping so. You guys tune in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And all my Made It family, love you guys. I really appreciate you for liking and sharing the videos. Back on this live again. When you live in these YouTube streets, it's a different feel. You know, it's a different feel in the upload. I know. But I'm back. I ain't leaving y'all. I'm just working with you. So work with me. All right. Love y'all. Until next time, it's your boy Mickey Made It. And y'all already know what to do to this channel if you're new here. All right. I get up.